Hello everyone, in series of peer learning videos, this video is on most recent topic Uttarakhand disaster on 7th February 2021. Uttarakhand was formed on 9th November 2000 as the 27th state of India with a total area of 53,483 km square, of which 86% is mountainous and 65% is covered by forest. Uttarakhand, a state in northern part of India, receives large number of pilgrims during the months of June and July since it is a very important Hindu pilgrimage site due to the many holy Hindu temples and pilgrimage centers found throughout the state. It is rich in natural resources, especially water and forest, with many glaciers, rivers, dense forests and snow-clad mountain peaks. Nanda Devi, which is the second highest mountain in India, is located in Chamoli district of Uttarakhand between the Rishiganga Valley on the west and the Goriganga Valley on the east. Uttarakhand has everything except the sea. It has the arrangement for natural and artificial physical features. It has a huge variety of species, snow-covered peaks, deep ravine streams, soils, alluring lakes, glaciers, and some patches of dusty plains. On 7th February 2021, glacier burst disaster struck in the Chamoli district of Uttarakhand in the form of an avalanche and deluge. A portion of Nanda Devi Glacier broke off in Tapovan area, this leading to massive flood and causing large-scale destruction that washed away hydroelectric stations. The sudden flood in the middle of the day in Dhauliganga, Rishiganga and Alaknanda rivers, all intricately linked tributaries of Ganga, triggered large-scale devastation in the high mountain areas. Here we can see how in a few seconds massive flood water reached into the Tapovan area and how the Tapovan area caused massive destruction in a few seconds, and there was a huge loss of life and property due to this devastation. A piece of Himalayan glacier had fallen into a river and triggered the deluge. People have been altered in coastal areas. People settled along the river are being removed from the area. Emergency teams and rescue workers are trying to clear the entrance to the tunnel. NTPC's two power projects, the Rishiganga Hydel project and the Tapovan Vishnugarh Hydel project, were extensively damaged. It has caused an estimated loss of Rs 1,500 crore at the NTPC's Hydel project. This was scheduled to be commissioned in 2023. The rescue operation have been intensified after some bodies were recovered around the Tapovan tunnel. The bodies were pulled out by the Uttarakhand Police, NDRF, SDRF team. The rescuers and emergency teams began boring a wider and deeper hole into the tunnel to reach the people trapped inside. According to the reports, a total number of 150 people were missing, while around 50 have died in the disaster till now. Scientists carried out an aerial survey of the lake. They found water discharge from the lake, but there was no immediate threat of flood in the lake. At least 50 people were confirmed to have been killed, and more than 190 people are missing in this disaster. Emergency crews rescued 16 workers who had been trapped inside a tunnel filled with debris. More than 30 people were apparently trapped inside when the torrent of icy water swept down the valley, carrying rocks and earth as it gathered speed. 12 bodies recovered from Uttarakhand tunnel. Most part of Uttarakhand is covered by Himalayan peaks and glaciers. Uttarakhand has highest number of unstable zones among Himachal Pradesh and Jammu and Kashmir. Hill state Uttarakhand is geologically unstable and ecologically sensitive. Due to anthropological factors, the frequency and intensity of natural hazards have increased in the fragile state over the last few decades. This has happened due to anthropological factors. According to the NDMA guidelines, the reduction has to begin with identifying and mapping such lakes, taking structural measures to prevent their sudden breach, and establishing mechanisms to save lives and property in time of a breach. Potentially, we can identify dangerous lakes based on field observations, records of past events, geomorphologic and geotechnical characteristics, surroundings, and other physical conditions. Also, NDMA recommends reducing the volume of water with methods such as controlled breaching, pumping, or siphoning out water, and making a tunnel through the moraine barrier or under an ice dam. The most important is precise prediction and the early warning to the population by planning and setting up emergency shelters, relief packages, food, healthcare, water supply, etc. Thank you.